Hi guys, welcome to my Foxy channel and my messy gym slash pantry. I am on the treadmill today. I am currently at a 1.6 in speed. I'm slowly building, and yeah, I just kind of wanted to pop on and do a small little video. So when I'm on my treadmill, for me, I am 5'10". So when I get on my treadmill, I think about any treadmill, whether it's my treadmill, one at the gym, wherever. And I have to take into consideration, first of all treadmills are different. But my legs are longer. So I can usually go a little faster than some workouts may be. Like, so I'm a member of Fitbit, for instance, not a sponsor. And with that comes with Peloton. And so when I do like a Peloton workout, they'll be like, oh, okay, so we're going to do this speed and this and this and this. And they're like, you know, find yours. Well, my happy walking speed is around 3 miles an hour. Now, if I'm speed walking, I can get up to a 4 miles an hour. So, and I've done workouts where there's nobody that can get that fast, and it's because I'm a little taller. So I have to compensate for that, right? I have to make sure that even if I'm on this treadmill or this treadmill, even though in my home treadmill, I can usually hit that 3 for my regular walk, it might only be a 2.6 or a 2.8 or something, or a 2.7 somewhere else. And then maybe for you, the speed isn't the thing. Maybe the speed's not enough, you know? So a good way to give yourself resistance on a treadmill. So bodybuilding, your resistance are all those weights, right? And so you go up in weight, you challenge your body. Well, with a treadmill, that resistance is your incline. So you have got to get where you're comfortable. I'm gonna go up one more here. We're at 1.7. Sorry, I waited too long. I should probably been at 1.8 by now. And so I like to time myself with everything. So I do about a 23-minute run where I slowly, gradually build up to about a 2.6 in speed. And then my next segment, I have been hopping on, and I go up an incline. And so my treadmill goes up to a 12, which is pretty steep. That's a pretty good incline. It is steep. But on my standard workout days, I just take myself to an 8. I don't go all the way up to that 12. I just go to an 8. And I stay for that 23 minutes at that incline, and I also build up my speed. And I try to get to that 3. My next 23 minutes, 22 minutes, I start to come down slowly in my incline, but I go up in speed until I'm uncomfortable, like less breath, whatever. Sometimes I'll go for a jog for like 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. It depends on my joints. Right now, my joints do not want to run. They woke up kind of cold this morning, so if I tried to run, I'd probably hurt myself. So we're going to just do a nice speed walk for about 30 or 40 minutes. We'll see how many steps we can get in. That's how I challenge myself. And you can challenge yourself in any of those ways. You don't have to do this workout. You can do your own. You can figure out what you like, what works for you. The faster you go, you'll notice your breath leaving you. Like, for me, a good walk is when you can still have a conversation maybe with a person you're walking with, or group that you're walking with, but you have to stop talking for at least a minute or two to catch your breath. That's a good pace. You're actually burning some calories. You want to be uncomfortable. If you're not a little uncomfortable on that treadmill or on that spin bike or on that elliptical, whatever you're on, you're not doing enough. You have to push. And I know that's like miserable sounding. And at first it is, but your body acclimates. really fast. Like, our bodies are amazing. And, oops, I didn't hit it. And they can do a lot for us, and we can do a lot for them. So, I know my timing going up here is really off. So, when I do my 23 minutes, I really do gradually just come up to a 2.6 for that 23 minutes. And then it's all timed after that. So, and then when I'm coming down, I like to come down in 30-second intervals. And then I'm trying to think of some tips to give you guys. So, it depends on the equipment you're on. Obviously, we're talking treadmill today. So with treadmills, gosh, any kind of equipment really, you want to come down. Don't ever be at like a high speed or even a mid speed and just stop and hop off. Like, that's horrible. You need to come down. It's like when you do any kind of cardio, you want to do a cool down. You can cramp. You can cause all kinds of muscle tightness, spasms. You can injure yourself. So please do your body a favor. Gosh, I keep dropping my camera. Do your body a favor and make sure you're coming down slowly. On the treadmill, I like to come all the way down to the lowest speed my treadmill possibly has, and then I stop. Sometimes I'll only hit, like mine comes all the way down to a 1. So sometimes I'll hit that 1, 2, 1, 3, and I need to stop. Like, I've been on for like an hour and a half or something, and I'm just like, I gotta get off this treadmill. Or sometimes I have to use the restroom, you know? Drink all that water being on the treadmill, and you're just like, okay, time to go. That's fine. Come down to as low as you can. But don't think that you're at that 3, 3, 2, and that you can come down to like a 2 and think that's good enough. No, you need to come down to at least, I would say at least a 1, 4, 1, 5. You know, give your body that chance. And I would give yourself 30 seconds every time you come down. Fully cool down. 30 seconds, drop. 30 seconds, drop. It's giving yourself time to recover. And recovery is really key in a workout. That's how we build muscles. That's how we burn fat. A lot of people don't realize that you could walk a half hour on a treadmill every day. Of course, staying in a deficit. Making sure you're eating right. And you can build your metabolism up. Your body starts to burn calories naturally. You just got to do it more often. Like, if you stay consistent, is what I mean. So just make sure you stay consistent with your workouts, because if you are, you're going to continue to burn. That metabolism is going to stay up. You know, but 5 days a week, at least a half hour of cardio a day. You know, I recommend walking. Walking is one of my favorite things. I love walking and running. Recently, I haven't been able to run. I've had issues with my knee, let alone my hip. And because I've been so focused on my hip for the last year, I've kind of neglected the knee. So, can't do a lot of running right now. I'm trying to take care of myself and not neglect parts of my body. So, anyways, I wanted to pop on, talk to you guys a little bit about the treadmill. As I am sitting at a 1.9, not even a 2. I'm slacking. I'm going to finish my workout, y'all. And, yeah, if you have questions, if there's something you want to see, maybe there's specifics on a piece of equipment I have. But my thoughts are, maybe every other week or so, I am going to hop on here for the In the Gym with Crims, and we're going to talk about the equipment that we're on, what I recommend as far as a workout. Don't do more than, like, especially if you're first starting, don't do more than a half hour on the treadmill. Don't be like me. I'm a little obsessive compulsive with the treadmill. I get on like an hour and a half a day, like 4 days a week. And then I also go on those long, like 3-mile walks to the library 2 times a week. Yeah. Take care of your body. Take care of yourselves. You know, don't do what everybody else is doing. Do what you can handle. But keep in mind that when you're on that, when you're doing cardio or you're doing that workout, if you're not feeling a burn, you're not doing enough. Just know that. Anyways, love y'all. I hope you stay foxy. Stay beautiful out there. You know I love ya. Crim Snout.